everybody. Thought I'd make a quick video, if I could keep this thing from not shaking around. Make a quick video to let everybody know I'm okay. 2 days out of the surgery, and I went back to the doctor yesterday and they took all the bandages off my shoulder over here, so makes it easier to get a shirt on, which is a big giant pain in the butt. But yeah, I got 6 holes in my shoulder now, so as soon as that gets all closed up enough, it's kind of a pain taking a shower, so I gotta kind of hang half out of the shower. It's kind of rough. Certain things are rough. You never realize how handy 2 hands are until you can't use one of them. Hell, just opening a bottle of something is a pain in the butt. Gotta stick it between your knees, and hopefully you got enough grip between your knees to twist the lid off, but then not pour it all over the floor like I did with a Coke bottle. I squeezed it, and when I opened it, it shot all over the place, so one mess I had to clean up. But anyway, I had a couple questions, or a question from somebody that they wanted to see a ring after I had gotten it cleaned up. Well, it was a tough clean. It wouldn't clean with any other techniques that I tried, and I happened to be watching Pro Cali Adventures, and he was down back at La Jolla, and he had found a $50, and he basically just beat it on a rock, which I didn't agree with, but it knocked all the crust off. And if you saw the pictures of the dime in the last video, was kind of the same thing. It was just encased by this bunch of crud that flaked off. So I took that ring and I got it pretty warm in some boiling water, and then I took it out and then I started banging on it with a leather mallet, and the stuff started to come off. Well, when it came off, I could see what it was, and it was a ring that wasn't, I don't think the centerpiece was silver. It's some other kind of metal that lasted better than the thing that was around the outside of it. It was like a, you've seen the two-tone stainless steel or whatever kind of rings that has one color around the outside and another different color going around the middle. Well, the middle looked like it survived, but the outside edge didn't. And I'll show you that here in a second. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you was, after the last video I showed you the silver dime and all the stuff I found while I was cleaning up all the pennies. Well, I wasn't cleaning them up, I was just picking them up to throw them in a bag to haul out and go put them in a bucket that I got all my crap pennies in. And I just happened to grab one of them and was kind of just lightly rubbing them as I was tossing them off to the side, and one of them just didn't look right, and I kept on rubbing it, and pretty soon all the stuff kind of, because it was dry now, and it just all rubbed off, and it ended up being a Indian head penny. So before I go, I just wanted to tell everybody that sent their well wishes to me for a speedy recovery and a successful surgery. I just want to say a big thank you. It's nice to know that there's people out there who care like that, and I appreciate it very much. Everything seemed to go smooth so far. Not a lot of pain. Doing what the doctor says so far. Just get this done and get to where I can start swinging a detector again and get back out there. So to everybody that's watched, liked, commented, left me comments that wished me good luck, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye. I think it's a silver ring, and I have tried to clean it up a little bit, but I'm not getting too far because this thing is crusty. But where it had rocks stuck to it, you could see it's pretty well chewed up. You can see them all on the inside there. When you peel those rocks off, it leaves a divot in the thing. So they've dime the other day that I found, and I don't know if, let me put this back on here, get a better shot of this. This is kind of cool. Let me see if I can turn it around so you can see it really good. But this was the Merc dime I found. Can you see the head reversed in the crust that came off of this? There, you see it now? It's easier to see. That's the crud off the Merc dime that I found, the 41 Merc dime. But you take that crust off and it was pretty nice underneath. Well, this thing, not so much. He knocked the crust. I saw him banging that Walking Liberty half on a rock, and he beat it on a rock for a little bit, and then the crust all came off, and then you could tell what it was. So I thought, well, this thing is just a pile anyway. It's not going to survive anything. And, well, I think what it was like a steel ring or some kind of metal with a silver ring in the middle, because I still think that's silver, but there's a liner around the outside. So it was like some two-tone silver and something, but you could see it, and then there's the part that's intact inside, and that was all crusted with this stuff. If you look, here's a big chunk of it. See, it's just the crust coming off, and whatever it is pulling there's a chunk of it falling off the outer casing, the edge of that ring. So anyway, I'm going to keep banging away at this and tear it all apart, because it don't mean nothing. But I think that's a silver ring, which is the center of it. So we'll see. When I get it all apart, get it cleaned up. If it cleans up any further, you'll see it. All right. Well, I went from that big old huge ring down to this little thing. I really don't know what it is. It don't sound silver. It sounds more like just copper, or not copper, but tin, or it's got a design on it, I think, unless it's just a bunch of damn divots and holes. But anyway, somebody wanted to know what it looked like underneath all that mess. Well, that pile and the pile I threw away and that. Anyway, but check this out. I was going through the stack of pennies right here and was just kind of rubbing on some of them, and one of these, the stuff kind of flaked off. Check it out. A green 1899 Indian head. Crusty green Indian head. I was like, holy crap. How did I almost miss that? Almost tossed it in the bucket. I hate this damn screen. Anyway, a little green Indian head. It was $18.99. So, cool. I'll take that.